Hello, this is question 9 on your 2023 paper 2 from OCR MEI. It's a probability question and a statistics question, very easy. So the table shows the probability distribution for the discrete random variable x. So x can take these values and these are the probabilities. Yeah, some of them are in terms of a constant q, which is a positive constant as it says here. Determine the value of q. Remember the probability, when I have the probability distribution, all of the values must add up to 1. So what I'm going to do is to say that 0.1 plus 0.3 plus q plus 2q plus 3q. So all the possible probabilities must add up to 1. So from here, I have that q, just solving for q, which is very simple, is going to be 0.1. Yeah, that will allow us to know this probability, this one, and this one. Calculate the probability of x being smaller or equal than 4. So probability of x being smaller or equal than 4 is probability of being 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. So we are going to add those probabilities. Remember, when I say or, I add. When I say and, I multiply. Yeah, it's a way of remembering. So x can be 1, so the probability of being 1 is 0.1, or so plus can be 2, 0.3, or can be 3, the probability is 0.1, or can be 4, probability is going to be 0.2. Yeah, because we know the value of q, or 0.2, and this is 0.7. Then, two independent values of x are taken. Determine the probability that the sum of the two values is 3. 2 are taken, and we are adding them. The possible combinations to have a 3 is a 1 and a 2, or a 1 or a 2 and a 1. Yeah. So again, we are going to do the same that we did before. That probability is a 1 and a 2, so 0.1 times 0.3, or so plus a 2 and multiply a 1. And this is 0.06. And then the last part, it says 50 independent values of x are taken. So here we have 2, now we have 50. Find the probability that a value of 2 occurs exactly 17 times. This one was quite simple to think because it was only 2 values of x. Now we have 50, so we cannot think of all the 50 possibilities. There is a better way of doing that, which is thinking that that would be actually a binomial distribution. Yeah, if we think of x as a binomial, 50 observational taken, and the probability of getting a 2, if we look at our table, is 0.3. So we have a binomial 50, 0.3. And we are looking at the probability of x being exactly 17. Binomial PD with a calculator, n is 50, x 17, p is 0.3, and we get 0.09831. Yeah, we don't need to round to anything in particular, so I'm going to leave 3 significant figures. So I just leave it like this. Yeah, and that's all with this question.